What's going on, guys? Healy here. A roster update on August 29th. The content just went live. Roster update just went live. Someone just on my friends list just pulled the new Robinson Cano out of a pack. Shout out to them. But yeah, August 29th. Another Thursday with content. And I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long, so let's get into the update. RONALD ACUNA, we'll get to him eventually. So starting off with starting pitchers, Jacob deGrom. He gets a +1. He's up to an 89 overall. He's having another fantastic year. Except the Mets don't know how to hit when he pitches, so his record's only 8-7. That's why pitcher records don't matter. Mike Clevenger. No overall change, but he does get attribute changes. And it's only a minor one with the +2 to his strikeouts per 9. Trevor Bauer, he gets a -1. He is down to an 82. He gets a -1 to his hits per 9. -4 to his walks per 9. Serenity. Stop it. Jack Flaherty. He gets a bump. He's up to an 81. He's having a fantastic second half so far. He has a +2 to his hits per 9, +1 to his Ks per 9, and +2 to his walks per 9. James Paxton doesn't change in overall, but he does get a small bump. He gets +1 to his hits per 9, +1 to his Ks per 9. Also, I'm seeing Robinson Cano and Cargo. They're the new headliners flying out of packs, supposedly. So I guess I have to open up them. Ryan Yarbrough. He is a starter. He has a +2 to his hits per 9, +2 to his Ks, and +2 to his walks, bumping up to a 79. And to Maeda got a +2. Jeff Samardzija did not change. Lucas Giolito's up to a 78. I was seeing if there's any major downgrades. It doesn't really look like it. Moving over to the relief pitcher role, Nick Anderson, the only one that got major changes. He goes from a 66 to a 72. His hits per 9 goes up 4. Ks per 9 goes up 10. Walks per 9 goes up 13. Closers, Kenley Jansen. He could potentially be a gold this year. He has not been pitching well. He blew another save yesterday. His hits per 9 goes down 2 points, and his walks per 9 goes down 2. Brad Hand, he goes from an 84 to an 82. Hits per 9 drops 10 points. Walks per 9 drops 1. Home runs per 9 drops 8 points. John Doolittle, he gets a -1. He's down to an 81 now. His hits per 9 drops 2 points. Ks per 9 drops 3 points. Hector Neris, almost a gold. He's 1 point away now after that 2-point bump. He gets a +5 to his hits per 9, +2 to his Ks per 9, and +1 to his walks per 9. Ryan Stanek, no change. The catcher position, Yadi Molina, he gets a -1. He's down to a 78. His contact versus righties goes down 10 points. Versus lefties, though, he gets a +8 bump. His power versus lefties drops 4. His discipline drops 6 points. Brian McCann, he gets a -1. He's 2 points away from being a bronze. His contact versus righties goes up 4, but everything else drops. Contact versus lefties drops 7 points. Power versus righties drops 3, and power versus lefties drops 10. Austin Nola, he's Aaron Nola's brother. He is almost a silver. Moving over to first base, Freddie Freeman. Oh my goodness, this card is a beast. He's super underrated. MLB The Show every year. His lefty stats do get downgraded, though. -6 for contact, -4 for power. His power versus righties does get a +8 bump, though, which is wild. He gets -10 points versus lefties, only +8 versus righties. So he's losing points, but he gains an overall. Interesting. Yuli Gurriel, he gets bumped up to an 83. Contact versus righties goes up 6. Versus lefties drops 4 points. Power versus righties goes up 7. Versus lefties goes up 2. And discipline goes up 5. Pete Alonso, +2. He's up to an 83 now. He just broke The Mets home run record in a season in his first year. Unbelievable. Contact versus righties goes up 3 points. Versus lefties drops 7. Power versus righties goes up 2. Versus lefties goes up 4. Discipline goes up 3. Jose Abreu, no overall change. He's still 1 point away from being a gold. Contact versus righties drops 4 points. Versus lefties goes up 7. Power versus lefties goes up 5. Discipline drops 6. Daniel Murphy gets a -2. He's down to a 77. Versus righties, his contact drops 9 points and power drops 3. Does get a bump for contact versus lefties, though, plus 3 points. And his vision drops 6 points. Second base, got Gleyber Torres. He's had an unbelievable season, hitting some home runs. 82 overall now. He does get a righty bump, so contact versus righties goes up 2 points. Power goes up 4. And he does get a bump in his vision, up plus 6. Vader Charlie, I think he pulled Cano and Cargo, so that is sick. Shout out to you. Howie Kendrick, he is a 78 now, plus 3 bump. He's having a fantastic year. Contact versus righties goes up 4. Versus lefties goes up 7. Power goes up 8 versus righties and 5 versus lefties. Vision goes up 3. Moving over to third base, Alex Bregman. He gets a +1. He's up to an 89 overall now. Contact versus lefties goes up 9 points. And power versus lefties goes up 8 points. Vision goes up 2. Why isn't this card used more? Not too sure. It's probably because the fielding. It only has 68 fielding, but hitting-wise, this card's unbelievable. Justin Turner, no overall change, but he does get attributes changed. His contact versus lefties drops 4 points, but his power versus lefties goes up 12. Vision drops 4 points, and discipline drops 4 points. Josh Donaldson, he gets no attribute change or no overall change as well. And his contact versus lefties drops 6 points. He does get a bump versus righties for power, 5 points, and his vision drops 6. Kyle Seager gets a bump. Miguel Sano gets a bump. JD Davis gets a bump. Moving over to shortstop, Trey Turner. He's still an 83 overall. Not sure why his overall didn't get bumped at least 1 point. Contact versus lefties goes up 9 points, which is great. And his discipline goes up 3 points. Freddie Galvis gets upgraded. JP Crawford, Willie Adames. Left field now, we have Ronald Acuna. What? Ronald Acuna is up to an 89 overall. His arm strength gets bumped up 13, and his arm accuracy is up 13. This card at the beginning of the year had like 50 arm strength. Now it's 90. Don't run on Ronald Acuna anymore. Michael Brantley, he gets no overall change, but he does get some changes. I don't know how he doesn't get bumped up. +3 for contact versus righties, +6 versus lefties. Vision goes up 1 and discipline goes up 2. Juan Soto gets a +2 bump. Power versus righties goes up 10 versus lefties, drops down 6 to 69. Nice. Discipline's 109, and his fielding gets a +10 bump. Marcelo Ozuna gets a -1 versus lefties. Contact drops 18 points, but his power goes up 2. Power versus righties goes up 3. Vision drops 3 points. Discipline goes up 7. Jock Peterson loses 2 points. -6 for contact, -6 for power versus lefties, -2 for vision, -7 for discipline. Mike Yastrzemski gets a bump. Ryan Braun gets a small bump. Center field, Ketel Marte, +1 overall. He's close to diamond. +5 for contact versus righties. And his lefty sets, +3 for contact, +2 for power. Lorenzo Cain, -1. Contact versus lefties drops 12 points. Kevin Pillar gets a slight bump. That's cool. His stats are pretty nice. Anna, Danny Santana. Mike Talkman. Since there's some Yankees fans, he gets some nice upgrades. Only a 74 still. And then right field, Charlie Blackmon, +1. He is up to an 83. Contact versus lefties goes up 2 points. And for power goes up 4. Power versus righties, though, drops 3 points. Vision goes up 3. Discipline drops 5. Hunter Renfroe, no longer a gold. Contact versus righties goes down 3 points. Versus lefties drops 7. Power versus righties drops 2. Vision drops 4 points. And discipline goes up 4. Nick Castellanos, no overall change, still a 78. But he does get +9 for contact versus lefties, +5 for power. Power versus righties does drop 5 points, though. And then to finish off the video, we'll go to Jose Martinez. Jorge Soler, +4 for power versus righties. Been killing it. And then Jose Martinez, he's a 75. He used to be a great BR pickup. He still is. He should be a good left-handed bat versus left-handers off the bench. Because his righty stats go down, lefty stats go up, vision drops 4 points. But that's going to do it for this roster update. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below. Let me know who should have gotten an upgrade or a downgrade this week. This is Healy. I am out. Peace.